What is behavior-driven development, BDD? Imagine building a house without a blueprint. Chaos, right? That's what software development can feel like without a clear understanding. This is where behavior-driven development, or BDD, comes in. BDD is like having a detailed blueprint for your software. It's a collaborative approach emphasizing communication and shared understanding. The goal is to build software that meets user needs and expectations. Instead of diving into code, BDD starts by defining desired behavior. This is done through clear natural language examples. By focusing on behavior, BDD helps avoid misunderstandings and deliver the right software. Section 2, the power of 3, collaboration, natural language, and executable specifications. BDD stands strong on 3 pillars: collaboration, natural language, and executable specifications. These principles work together to create a powerful framework for successful software development. Collaboration is at the heart of BDD. It encourages constant communication between developers, testers, and business stakeholders. This collaborative spirit ensures everyone is on the same page and working towards a common goal.
Natural language is the key to unlocking shared understanding. By using plain English or any human language to define software behavior, BDD breaks down technical barriers and allows everyone to contribute.
Executable specifications are the bridge between human language and code. These specifications, written in a structured format like Gherkin, can be automatically tested. This ensures that the software behaves as expected and meets the defined criteria. Section 3. A day in the life of BD, a practical workflow. A typical BDD workflow starts with a user story, a simple description of what a user wants to achieve. This story then forms the basis for a series of scenarios, each describing a specific interaction between the user and the software. These scenarios are written in a structured format, often using the Gherkin language, which follows a given-when-then structure. This makes the scenarios easily understandable for both technical and non-technical stakeholders. Once the scenarios are defined, they are automated using testing frameworks like Cucumber or SpecFlow. These frameworks execute the scenarios against the actual code, providing feedback on whether the software behaves as expected. This iterative process of defining behavior, automating tests, and developing code continues until the user story is fully implemented and all acceptance criteria are met. Section 4. User stories, painting the picture of user needs. Imagine you're building an e-commerce website. A user story might be, as a customer, I want to be able to add items to my shopping cart so that I can purchase them later. This story clearly outlines who the user is, what they want to achieve, and why.
User stories are intentionally kept concise and focused on the user's perspective. They provide a high-level understanding of the desired functionality without delving into technical details. The goal of a user story is to initiate a conversation between the development team and the business stakeholders. It helps everyone understand the user's needs and expectations, ensuring the software is built with the end user in mind.
By breaking down large features into smaller, manageable user stories, teams can prioritize development efforts and deliver value to users incrementally. Section 5. From stories to scenarios, Gherkin to the rescue. Once a user story is defined, it's time to break it down into specific scenarios. This is where Gherkin comes in handy.
Gherkin uses keywords like given, when, and then to define steps. Let's take our user story. As a customer, I want to add items to my shopping cart.
Scenario: add an item to the shopping cart given I'm on the product page. When I click the Add to Cart button, then the item should be added to my cart. This scenario clearly outlines the steps involved, making it easy to understand the expected behavior. Section 6. Breathing life into scenarios, translating Gherkin into code. Gherkin scenarios are more than just plain text. They act as executable specifications, bridging the gap between human language and code. This is achieved by mapping each step in a Gherkin scenario to a piece of code that can be executed.
Let's take the given step from our previous scenario. Given I am on the product page, this step can be translated into code that navigates the user to the correct page on the website.
Given I am on the product page, therefore navigate to product page context, context.br, auser.get, https://www.example.com/product/123.
Similarly, the when and then steps can be translated into code that interacts with the website and verifies the expected outcomes. This translation process allows the Gherkin scenarios to be automated using testing frameworks like Cucumber or SpecFlow. These frameworks execute the code associated with each step, providing feedback on whether the software behaves as defined in the scenarios.
Section 7. Enhanced communication. Bridging the gap between business and tech. One of the biggest challenges in software development is bridging the communication gap between technical and non-technical stakeholders. BDD tackles this challenge head-on by using natural language as the primary means of communication.
When developers, testers, and business stakeholders speak the same language, literally, misunderstandings are minimized. Everyone can contribute to defining the desired behavior of the software, ensuring everyone is on the same page.
This shared understanding fosters a collaborative environment where everyone feels heard and valued. It reduces the risk of building the wrong thing or misinterpreting requirements, ultimately saving time and resources.
Section 8. Aligned development, keeping everyone on the same page. BDD promotes aligned development by providing a clear and shared understanding of what needs to be built. With executable specifications guiding the development process, everyone can see how their work contributes to the overall goal. This alignment reduces the likelihood of wasted effort and rework.
Developers can focus on building features that meet the defined acceptance criteria, while testers can ensure their tests are aligned with the expected behavior. This shared understanding extends beyond the development team. Product owners and business stakeholders can track progress and provide feedback throughout the development cycle, ensuring the final product meets their expectations. By keeping everyone on the same page, BDD fosters a sense of ownership and accountability across the entire team.
Section 9. Executable documentation, a single source of truth. Traditional software documentation can quickly become outdated and unreliable. BDD, on the other hand, promotes executable documentation, where the specifications themselves are used to verify the behavior of the software. Gherkin scenarios, with their clear and concise language, serve as living documentation that accurately reflects the current state of the software.
They are not just words on a page, they are actively used to ensure the software behaves as expected. This executable documentation provides a single source of truth for everyone involved in the project. It eliminates ambiguity, reduces the risk of errors, and makes it easier for new team members to get up to speed quickly. By keeping documentation and code in sync, BDD ensures that everyone has access to accurate and up-to-date information about the software's behavior.
Section 10. The BDD advantage: improved collaboration and superior software. BDD is more than just a set of practices. It's a mindset shift that prioritizes collaboration, communication, and a deep understanding of user needs. By embracing BDD, teams can reap a multitude of benefits.
Enhanced communication. Breaking down communication barriers between technical and non-technical stakeholders. Aligned development. Ensuring everyone is working towards the same goal with a shared understanding of the requirements. Executable documentation. Creating living documentation that accurately reflects the current state of the software. Reduced defects. Identifying potential issues early in the development cycle, leading to higher quality software. Increased agility. Responding to changing requirements with greater flexibility and adaptability. Ultimately, BDD empowers teams to deliver software that meets user needs, reduces development costs, and increases customer satisfaction.
Section 11. Conclusion: embracing BDD for project success. In today's fast-paced software development landscape, BDD offers a refreshing and effective approach to building high-quality software.
By emphasizing collaboration, natural language, and executable specifications, BDD empowers teams to deliver software that truly meets user needs.
While adopting BDD requires a shift in mindset and practices, the benefits far outweigh the challenges.
By embracing BDD, teams can create a collaborative and efficient development environment that leads to superior software and happier users.
So take the plunge and experience the transformative power of BDD in your next software development project.